Thank you. Although it says future of digital reporting, I think we have during the last almost 3 hours, we have discussed a lot of future and potential ways to go, and I would like to just follow up on that and connect some of the generalized business use cases and some of the technical challenges that appeared to us. We would be happy to discuss this, of course. At present, again, as a simplified version, the use of business information is, or it could start at the selection of a taxonomy tag and the tag itself. So using this piece of information, investors and other stakeholders can efficiently search digitalized data in even a high number of reports, and investors can trace results back to the underlying financial report. So browsing the reports is easier. And third, extraction by the stakeholders is also aided by the use of digital information, not only towards Excel, but linking them directly to their own models, integrating to own systems is possible. So we have identified 3 key challenges, although the technical framework of XBRL-based digital financial reporting, it is very robust, it's very stable. There are some challenges that appear mostly, we think, because of the complexity of data and partly taxonomies. So in short, first one is data extraction. Second one is versioning, tracking annual taxonomy changes, because these taxonomies, so the regulation also changes very commonly, so yearly. And digital concordance is a concept that we heard in a PwC podcast, which is the data conversion between different taxonomies. So some form of concordance could be necessary to navigate in these very complex and changing regulatory and also report creation processes. So ESG reporting is a new and common goal, of course, and it also faces some of these challenges. So we see a lot of national legislations, taxonomies created. Some main ones are the ISSB's work. We have European ESRS and US SEC's sustainability requirements, and this would of course affect all of the tags. So it would affect simpler numerical disclosures, but also textual and narrative disclosures. I think I will skip the technical background of XBRL. It has, of course, it has some of the answers that we seek to get. So the challenge is to solve from a technical perspective, high volume of data. It comes down to high volume of data, taxonomy complexity, taxonomy versioning, and custom business logic that we have identified among others. So a comprehensive and also ESG compliant XBRL platform or XBRL software applications are needed. As we said, core services that, so we still follow and we still need to do the searching, browsing, extraction, but to make advanced analysis such as, well, visualization, not that advanced, but if we have a comprehensive platform and we have high quality of reports, then these advanced analysis can be the next step. So it can be the way to go to do easy dashboards, visualizations, clustering, outlier detection, trend analysis could be also useful for the regular or the state sector. And machine learning, of course, it needs clean and well-structured data. So these 4 challenges that we faced, we would be interested in your take on them. First was the size and processing time of reports. The data source that we used was this repository containing right now 16,000 reports. Some of them are duplications, but and this sample selection was from 9.2 thousand SF reports. The input or the retrieve files, they are up to 440 gigabytes. And if we imagine that this would be a yearly amount, a yearly number of reports, then it would very quickly become hard to process. One pre-processing step we have not explored, but we have experimented with some pre-processing to make a JSON-based knowledge base that does not lose any information, just for the reason of reducing file size. Taxonomy efficiency. Regulators, of course, are allowed to extend their taxonomies, and they do that to cover all of the possible aspects and to ensure data homogeneity and validity. But if so this is a screenshot of the most commonly used taxonomies from the selection of reports that we made. We see that there's 4 European companies, of course. We see several versions of the ESMA and the IFRS statements, also some sources from Eurofiling and xbrl.org. We did not include any of the extension taxonomies. Actually, there is an example here from a Danish company. They have used IFRS and more Danish taxonomies. So basically with this, I just want to emphasize that this complexity becomes very overwhelming in short time. So we need to address this. And each XBRL report contains its own taxonomy that they refer to, but they might also have external references. So we try to do a comprehensive approach. And we try to look at all of the references that we can find inside taxonomies and also reports. And these, sources of taxonomical information need to really be taken or handled carefully, because we are thinking in a structured system, but maybe taxonomy. So we can quickly lose information because of multiple taxonomy versions, because we look exactly for a certain disclosure, so fact plus concept, but there might be a long list of taxonomy versions, and we do not. So we are exactly. So we will not really easily find the data that we're looking for. So taxonomy versioning needs to be addressed, and the fourth one is handling collected reports and implementing custom business logic. One thing that we have talked about is language handling, language processing, translation, embedded language data and custom models could be implemented even in software, or it could be even in an inline version, so even in a browser. Currency conversion is something that can be implemented in a stable way, and basically other things like fixed logic for filtering by year, company, currency is essential to select what is important for us. Because as we have experienced at the end, I mean, currently there's a lot of, and there will be a lot of information flowing in. There will be repositories, and what we want to do is not lose any valuable information. So that's why, or that's how we try to approach our tooling, any potential developments, and also our cooperations. So we think that it would definitely be important to reach those objectives. Some of the conclusions is that I think we have discussed them in a broad way, but again, managing multiple taxonomies, possibly using pre-processing of digital statements to, because of the file size reason, it could be an open question. Handling variability it requires includes also various file formats, various versions of taxonomies, and these taxonomies. So not only the versions, but there could be many national. It's a possibility, and we can already see national taxonomies. It will happen for ESG data probably also, and the interconnectivity between taxonomies and especially international taxonomies such as the ESRS or US taxonomy items could be necessary to compare the reports. One thing, or we could maybe approach this question as bringing up secondary taxonomies that could be the way to translate financial and non-financial data that are reported in different taxonomies. So we need a common ground, and we can already see examples on this in domain-specific financial reporting area. The fundamental accounting concepts taxonomy by Charles. It is also connected with different main global taxonomies. So, but this could also be imagined for global ESG taxonomies, for water pollution, and so on. But in all, and to summarize, even though we have listed these as challenges, we think that XBRL-based digital reporting is capable of, and it is already capable of solving these challenges. And with joint effort, we can, and we look forward to consult on these matters, talk about these matters, and search for possible ways to enhance ultimately reported, so the quality of reported information. And that was the last slide. So we are happy to answer questions here a bit later, discuss the topic. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So make this closing a slightly informal closing, if you wouldn't mind. So I would like to, if you go back to the agenda. So initially we planned a Q&A session with Mr. Hoffman. So Charles is with us. So if you have any questions, we are happy to take. And I don't know, just if you can take it to the discussion during lunchtime or something like that, this Q&A session. Because I think the couple of key takeaways from today, I think this was an initiative to start a conversation And I think from that perspective, we are really grateful and thank you that we managed to start this conversation regarding digital reporting. And our key objective as well to continue this discussion, what we just started, and really to further work on this common initiative between business and academia, as we mentioned. And also we are really happy that KPMG is here, and also the regulator is also presented here. And actually we have many takeaways from today,